Imagine a man who, with no army, no land, and no official title, declared himself Emperor of the United States. A man beloved by his people, though never truly recognized by the government. This is the astonishing tale of Emperor Norton I, Joshua Abraham Norton, the Mad Monarch of America. Joshua Norton was born in England in 1818. Spent much of his early life in South Africa before arriving in San Francisco in 1849. Like many others, he sought wealth during the California gold rush. At first, Norton succeeded as a businessman. After a failed investment in rice nearly bankrupted him, his life took a strange turn. In 1859, frustrated with the political and economic turmoil, Norton took an extraordinary step. He declared himself Emperor of the United States. His proclamation read, "At the peremptory request of a large majority of the citizens of these United States, I, Joshua Norton, declare and proclaim myself Emperor." The people of San Francisco, perhaps in need of a little humor in those trying times, embraced the eccentric Norton as their monarch. Though his title was self-appointed and had no legal weight, Norton took his role as emperor seriously. He issued numerous royal decrees. Some were whimsical, like the dissolution of the U.S. Congress, which he accused of corruption and incompetence. Others were surprisingly visionary. Norton called for the construction of a bridge between San Francisco and Oakland, a dream realized decades later as the Bay Bridge. He also sought the formation of a League of Nations, long before the idea would become a reality after World War I. It's almost as if Emperor Norton could see the future, or at least, hoped for a better one. Emperor Norton became a beloved figure in San Francisco. Although he had no official power, the people treated him with respect. Local businesses accepted his self-printed currency, allowing him to live modestly. He was given free meals at restaurants, and the best seats at theaters. Children followed him in the streets, laughing and cheering as he passed by in his regal blue uniform, adorned with gold epaulets and a beaver hat. Among his most famous decrees was the abolition of political parties, which Norton believed were dividing the nation. He wrote letters to newspapers, demanding action on various issues. Though none of his proclamations were ever implemented, they were often published in newspapers, adding to his legend. Norton was a champion of equality, condemning discrimination against Chinese immigrants at a time when anti-Chinese sentiment was widespread in California. On January 8, 1880, Emperor Norton collapsed on the streets of San Francisco and passed away shortly after. The city, heartbroken at the loss of their beloved emperor, gave him a royal funeral attended by thousands. Newspapers across the country reported his death, recognizing him not as a madman, but as a symbol of San Francisco's unique spirit. Today, Emperor Norton remains a legendary figure. Streets, businesses, and even festivals are named in his honor. Though he never ruled a nation, Norton's legacy endures as a reminder that sometimes, it's the eccentric dreamers who leave the greatest mark on history. The Mad Monarch of America may never have worn a crown, but in the hearts of the people, he was always royalty. So, the next time you hear about someone with an outlandish dream, remember Emperor Norton, a man who didn't need power to become an emperor, only the love and imagination of his people. This has been the story of Emperor Norton I, the ruler of hearts and the Mad Monarch of America.